wakey, rise and shine, it's good afternoon time. Live and direct from the YouTube asylum.
Hey man, how are you, man? I need some cocaine, man. How are you, man? Cocaine. How are you, Scott? How are you, man? Can you bring me a gram, man? How are you? Hey? You've been lifted, like? Fuck, man. What am I gonna do with me cocaine, man? Fuck. Fuck it, how are you, man? Fuck it. You've been this nick, man. How are you, man? Fuck's sake, man. What am I gonna do, man? I got no cocaine, man.
Johnny, doing a bit like a CV shout here. Johnny, I'm calling you on live. I'm not going to be here for long. This is just for you. It's about time me and you fucking share the panel. Have a little chat for the world to see. My phone, I still haven't bothered getting fixed yet. I've just fixed one of them, my main one, and I'll be going on my third fucking phone soon. I do apologise. I'm still contactable by email. I haven't dumped anybody. Johnny, I expect you on my panel.
So, together, it's stopping, isn't it? Stopping. I think it's the ones who don't like showing their faces who are hiding. I think they're the problem, mate. That's what I honestly think. And although I've got no sides, there is no sides, I think he's bad in, when there was sides, bad in both. All right, that's what I will say. I will say that. Right, but it'll all come out in the wash. That's something I can guarantee.
So I think the problem you have there when you say you've got no side is that you then sit with a side which then makes you pick a side kind of thing. I see. I don't mind PP. I just think he's one of these people that can talk himself out of anything. You know, he's this kind of person that you go out in the morning. You've got no intention of buying a fake Rolex. You land at the market and PP's there selling fake Rolexes, but you end up walking away with two. That's PP. You know, he likes to. I don't know, I've been watching him for quite a bit. He just likes to spin a different kind of thing, you know. When someone's trying to pull him up on something, he'll then, you know, the big thing is, come and show me your face, and then I'll speak to you. I just don't understand how that, you know. Another big news is that someone's been arrested on this side of YouTube for selling cocaine. Now, what I don't like about it is that if this was anybody else, it would be massive news and it would be the scumbag drug dealer. But no, because it's that Scott Chegg, Creepy Craig, and this Don reviews, they're like, oh, I hope he's okay, and tragedy is struck, and blah blah blah. The lad was selling drugs, whether he was selling them or whether he had a hand in selling them. He was ruining people's lives, or is cocaine socially acceptable, so he's not ruining lives? Well, I can guarantee you that he is. It won't just be people sniffing it up their nose. There'll be people rocking it up and or hitting it. The lad has been caught with a lot of drugs, but his family don't want it out, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you know, the lad's been arrested for selling drugs. He's a scumbag drug dealer, just like other scumbag drug dealers. I've just got no sympathy for him. You know, if you do the crime, you know you've got to do the time, and unfortunately now it's caught up with him. But of course, people like Creepy and that, they'll play it down, you know. We don't know. He's not a gangster. He's not. So somebody needs to be a gangster to sell drugs. You know, not like trying to make excuses for him. You can't make excuses for him. He's been either caught with all that in his possession, or he's been caught in somewhere with all that in their possession, and he's been roped into it some way. Obviously, people don't know the full facts yet, but they will come out. Like PP just said, it all comes out in the wash in the end, and it will come out in the wash. and I hope people treat him the way that they would treat anybody else. Because if we were to rewind like a few months, say like 5 months or something, when he was saying about Decker being on the sniff and this, that and the other and blah, blah, blah. But it's okay for his little pal to be knocking it out. Yeah. You know, at least have an opinion on the situation, you know what I mean? You have an opinion on every other situation, but not this one. They're treating as if like he's an innocent man being, you know, he's got his fingers in some sort of pies. How do you think he was buying all the up to date equipment and that? You know, unless he's rich. And then you would need to question how he's become rich. You know what I mean? So you can't just start YouTube and start off with all the belter equipment unless you've already got it some way. I know that myself. I've had to build up from, you know, a shitty phone to a bit better phone to a bit better phone to having no computer to having a computer. You know what I mean? You've got to build yourself up. But he seemed to just get it a click of a finger. That's probably because he was selling drugs all the time. You know, you don't just come across 300 and something thousand pounds worth of cocaine, do you? You know. No, yeah. I rest my case on that one as well. You know, you're never going to win with them. You know, they're always going to come out with some sort of excuses. You know, this one's not a scumbag drug dealer, but the next man is. Yeah, so you get my point. So let's crack on with these videos, because that's what you came for. So first up is that little bit of Jimmy Newman video. Then after Jimmy Newman, there's G&E. Jimmy has changed his name now to Guns and Explosives or something. After that, PP, and then after PP, there's a little bit of Fly Me to the Moon on the end. Now, I think the Fly Me to the Moon one was a Wednesday stream, so we'll start with Jimmy Newman, and I'll come back to you at the end.
Cocaine, man. How are you, man? I need some cocaine, man. How are you, man? Cocaine. How are you, Scott? How are you, man? Can you bring me a gram, man? How are you? Hey? You've been lifted, like? Fuck, man. What am I gonna do with me cocaine, man? Fuck. Fuck it, how are you, man? Fucking, you've been this nick, man. How are you, man? Fuck's sake, man. What am I gonna do, man? I got no cocaine, man.
The Angus one. I used to have to suck my mum's tits until I was about 5.
Whoa.
Like it afterwards. Shut up! I'm telling you. You asked me a question, and then
Johnny, doing a bit like a CB shout here. Johnny, I'm calling you on live. I'm not going to be here for long. This is just for you. It's about time me and you fucking share the panel. Have a little chat for the world to see. My phone, I still haven't bothered getting fixed yet. I've just fixed one of them, my main one, and I'll be going on my 3rd fucking phone soon. I do apologise. I'm still contactable by email. I haven't dumped anybody. Johnny, I expect you on my panel. I don't know why contacting you. I've probably got your email, but if you're like me with emails, I barely fucking check them. I'm checking a little on now because I know it's the only way people can contact me. Like in the fucking Instagram and fucking grams and WhatsApp, telepath, what's it called, telegram, whatever. Like fucking gram. What's in fucking coming grams now? Oh God, what does he want? We've got clippers in here or fucking troll and ultra. You're too smelly to be in here, man. What do you want to come in here for? You only want to fucking fighting them. Did you or did you not say, Jimmy, fight me, and then you picked up a load of cash, threw it on the table? I've got the video somewhere, and I fucking have to dig it out. I've got about 20,000 videos. I'm trying to find a picture just now of somebody wanted to see something, couldn't fucking find it on Neil and Haystack. On the bell there. I know that that's the whole reason why you got my attention, Ultra. It's because you mentioned my name, Jimmy, and you were throwing bags of cash up into the air. That's why I made the video back as a response. I mean, it's a bit of a fucking random thing for me to do. Unless I was responding to something. So now you're denying that you made the video. I mean, fucking play. Are you fucking out of your fucking boat when you fucking done it? What the fuck? I went through all the trouble of getting all that cash out, making a video response, and I didn't do nothing. Bollocks. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. I've got the video somewhere. I'll have to find it. If in doubt, just call on AJ. He's probably got it somewhere. At that time, you and AJ hadn't fallen out when you made the video, so it can't have anything to do with AJ. What's happening, Dave? Look, Johnny, I need you on. Johnny, in my office. I've titled the fucking live, Johnny. I'll put a link out when you get in the chat. It's only just for you. It's like a fucking CB call out. Am I getting out? Johnny for a copy. Johnny for a copy. Johnny Woodsman, copy. Johnny Woodsman. Am I getting out? Johnny Woodsman, copy. Johnny Woodsman. But yeah, fuck off, Ultra. Fuck you. Look, you spread this fucking rumour about me, calling me this Dave, and it looks like people have picked up on it and ran with it. For you, it's a bit of fun, like a bit of banter. For me, it's fucking taking the piss. I mean, I've got real information on you. I've got your fucking SARS acro. You know, I wouldn't put that out there because that's real. But, you know, putting fucking fake news stories out there and just doing it for fun, like you don't even have that much of a problem with me because your twisted sense of humour. I'm sorry, Johnny, but that's taking the piss. You need a good talking to. So get on this fucking panel now so I can fucking talk to you. You know, I'm not going to do like a PD and say, oh, you ain't got the balls to jump on a panel. It's not exactly hard jumping on a panel, is it? It's not like jumping in a boxing ring. It's a fucking panel where people can talk. I mean, it's probably less stressful than meeting somebody behind bulletproof glass with a telephone on each side, talking, you know, to someone in a fucking state penitentiary, because you can do it in the comfort of your own home. And for fuck's sake, oh, you ain't got the balls to come on. You ain't got the balls to come on. Fuck off. Got fucking 6,000 miles. PD, why don't you fucking come out here, man? Get all the fucking business. Oh, I'm going to drive down to Eastbourne. I'm going to put you under the ground talking to people. Like, you do realise you just sound like such a fucking twat talking like that. Because you said that now about the fart geezer. Now you can't do it. And now if something does happen to him now, then, you know, you'll really put yourself in a bad position. Sometimes you just got to know when to shut up. I know you get carried away. I know you've had a few drinks and stuff like that, and you got the fucking thing, the Billy Big bollocks. But fuck, you know, you don't realise this shit that you stay online is like talking to a policeman. Everything is fucking on record. And we know it's on record. We can up and see there's 13 people legitimately listening to me now. Not like, oh my God, I'm worried my phone's being hacked. There could be coppers listening to me. Anybody could be listening to me now. People are making death threats on fucking live fucking public forums. I mean, public, what do you call it? Public fucking social media open to the public on lives. I mean, fuck, you know, man. Yeah. You can get into some serious trouble in. It's all self-fucking snitching. Oh, God, some nice birds there. Wow. AJ, I'm glad you're here. fucking Ultra needs a bit fixing. He's I don't know if you got that. I don't know if you got a clip of that video. I've got it somewhere. I can't remember where I've got it, but I've got it somewhere of him saying, "I've got $5 grand," and he's throwing cash up in the air. And he's like, "Fight me, Jimmy, fight me." I don't know if you've got a copy of that. Triggered. I think that PD's badly triggered. I mean, he looks like he's mashed out of his head, about to go to bed, and the last thing on his mind before he goes to bed is, let's fire a live up about Jimmy. What's this about a WhatsApp group? What's this about this? Dave, it's come Dave, come here, Dave. You're a pedophile, Jimmy. So the last thing he thinks of before he crashes out is me. Poor old PD. PD is a bit of a PD name, isn't it? It's a bit of a PD. You know, he's a bit of a PD. It's a bit PD, this kind of talk. And he calls himself that. He calls himself PD. A bit PD for me. Dear. He gives it a fucking Billy Big Bollocks. Oh, I'm the king of fucking YouTube. The king of fucking shit, man. And now I know that you fucking put 10 grand on somebody's fucking, you know, on a female as well. Are you going to call him out on this, Paddy? You know, you're having to call me out on things that I've said. You know, what about things he said? I mean, if he's put 10 grand out there and it was a couple of years ago, then I'm pretty sure that there'll be a record of it somewhere. And Princess Andrew said she's happy to put it all up online. So it must have come out of it. It must have words must have come out of his mouth for, you know, for that accusation to be made. Are you going to bring up on like that, Patrick? I mean, you bring me up about on stuff that I say, so, you know, you're that's who you are, isn't it? But you did actually admit to being a bully as well, so maybe just a fucking bully, man. I'm the king around here. All right, Johnny, I'm going to go live again later, and I want you to come on. Now it's out there. Keep it locked. I don't have my other phone, so I can't Instagram, WhatsApps or anything. So then I thought, well, I can get you is on there. Put a community post up, say a time and date, time that you're going to be on, if you have to. But you keep spreading those fucking rumors. I don't like it. I ain't having it. Who's it? I've got video. I have got the video, but don't worry about it. Well, I've got to shoot now. I've got to pick up my kid.
One-eyed wanker in the shed, Paddy Conroy, that's been going to solve 800 murders for the last fucking, I don't know how long. I don't care how long he's been solving these. I know who murdered this, got no that, and I'm
Bloody hell, Danny Leeds. How you doing, mate? Long time, Danny. You know, I said to someone today, I ain't seen Danny Leeds for ages. Hope you're good, mate. Hope you're good. Charlotte, how you doing, darling? Chemical, yes, bro. Medusa, how you doing, mate? Big up, everyone. Listen, guys, no timing out, no blocking. And I mean that. Don't do it. All right, I want to even chat. Because I ain't got no sides. That's something I've got, is no sides. Jay's channel, how you doing? So remember, no sides, guys. Keep it real.
He's going on these fucking dickheads. Same way Ebenezer. I like Ebenezer. He spreads it out. He doesn't just pick on one person.
Come on, you big puff.
And they're all fucking.
Hi, Big Billy, how you doing, mate? Let me turn him down for a minute. Let's have a chat with the chat. He's boring, mate.
Used to be in the fucking.
You know what? I've got a good clip of you. And he has a go at Gav B, right, for commenting on Bally Girls while Bally Girls are getting undressed. This is what I love. YouTube. So who's worse? Gav for being genuine and showing support for a channel, right? Or Jim for goes to her channel, and she's only young, isn't she, bloody girl? And Jim's my age. He calls me the pervy pensioner. Pervy pensioner, fuck you, little. Right. But that girl, Jim's my age. I know he is for a fact. Michelle, say how you doing, girl? Good to see you in here. Hope you're good, darling. Come on, no timing out, no blocking on no one. I don't know who gets on with who now. Everyone falls out with everyone, don't they? And then they're all pals again. I can't keep up with it. It was like today I saw a video and I said to someone, I get out of it. Went, that's fucking years old. It come up from YouTube idiots. It's like years old, didn't even know. True Rider, how you doing, mate? Anyway, I see what Jim's saying. So have a listen to Jim, mate, because I'm cooking a pie. I've got a pie in my old fucking Ridge Monkey.
He's been sitting there smoking vapes all day, drinking Guinness, he's a fuck face on paddies.
Oh, he's on paddy now. In all honesty, Jim ain't a bad kid. I like him, but
She's in the picture.
men are men, women are women. With the women going on women, there's ain't no one can do about that. That's quite funny.
I'm alright, Peter.
Oh, Peter Mellon. Big up, Peter. I love this guy.
Not so bad. He sounds like Gaff. He actually sounds like Gaff there. I'm worried about Gaff.
It ain't boss. Come on, stop it.
I know it's not you, but the way you keep on there, that's a kind of...
It's a something, isn't it, maybe?
PP's got live. PP's went live playing us, Peter Mark. So, big shout out to PP.
Yeah.
Perfect pensioner. Give a shout out to that.
I know what's Paddy Gill. You know what I mean? Fuck, you know.
What's that?
Oh,
Perfect
God.
pensioner.
Well, Joe. Poor Jim. I feel sorry for him, mate.
Peter, you're missing.
All he's got is Ladbrokes bookies. He goes down there nicking all the pens. Aye.
My daughters and that, mate. And I'm like, and he's like, well, you can't talk about. I'm like, if they're talking about me, I'll talk about them. But I didn't go under.
No, Jim. That is not. That's not the true perspective of things.
They seen my kids were on OnlyFans and that. They're all like, just to get at me, just to fuck it. And it did annoy me. The PP sticking up for this. And I didn't go on it.
He's a whopper, isn't he, Jim, mate? He still ain't worked out what it's about.
But it does get to me. And you know what?
Gary Fearum, never as weak as you. Right, never as weak as you. You're another little weakling. Nice. Gary Fearum. Alright. Who's he fear? I bet his name's Phil or something, you know what I mean? I bet he's a Philip. Hey, Pip. Pip. Many a Pip on here. You got the Pip. Good, Peter. Well, come on, you can't have men threatening to doorstep women, beat them up, and talk to them with spitefulness. They had a deal that they wouldn't talk about each other. He got an apology, Jim, but he couldn't help himself. All right, he had to bring it up. And, like I said, I'll have a conversation with Jim, man to man, about any other man on here, and I'll give my honest opinion. But I will do that man to man with a camera on. I don't want to be someone who's saying that I can only talk about someone as a keyboard warrior. Right? I'm not about that. Never have been. Right? I think that's why. I am where I am. But it served me well. And I've always taught my sons the same thing. Good something to say, say it. Well, I taught them.
You're one of the funniest fucking.
When you meet yourself a nice girl, make sure you get on with the mum. Right? Another good rule.
But horrible. I'm just laughing at them. I know a lot about all these cuts because before I set up my channel, I was on YouTube for I've been on YouTube for 2013. So.
Here's your answer. Who's a stalker? Fucking hell. Jim, you're a stalker. Dan, how you doing, mate? BZ. Shirley T, long time, Shirley. Big up, Shirley. Listen, this is only a buzz between Jim. Karma, Jim is Jim. Take Karma. Yeah, up, you little puff. Do not get rid of Karma. Is still here. Jim is Jim. Take him as a pinch of salt. Karma, I do. It's funny. You don't seriously think I think this is serious life. It's not. What would you call it? There is a terminology. I'll do that terminology because I can't remember it at the moment. It's something of a breakdown. There's too many people take YouTube, chill out. How you doing? Chill out. Hope you're good. Take YouTube as a serious way of life when they ain't. When it's not. Don't get me wrong, kids should be always kept out of it, as should families. But if someone's an absolute ghost and no one knows who they are, don't get me wrong, it's still wrong. It's wrong. I'm not saying it ain't, it is wrong. I can understand people getting the right out when it happens to people when people know who they are because they've been doxxed, right? But again, that was the best thing that happened to me. Big up the doxers. Big up the doxers. And then you get people crying because I talk to people now and go, why are you talking to them? But the person who created all the doxing, I also talk to him. And then they're going to me, that gal wished me dead. Who gives a fuck? I don't care about that. It's YouTube. Huh? Well, I think Jim's a wimp. He's a bit of a puff, isn't he, Jim? He's a bit of a little gay baby. He's got his superhero mystery. Big Vlad, how you doing? Long time, mate. I hope you're good. I think Jim wants the gay streets of YouTube as opposed to the mean streets of YouTube. You know? Sharia law and all that.
No, I don't know, Jim, but...
With my fucking mouth.
It just went off in one other night. That went absolutely fucking crazy.
I tell you, I can't listen to men. Well, I can't listen to men having a go at women. Right? I can't do it. It's just not me.
I like to think I've got a little bit of something about myself in the respect of if someone's real, they're real.
That's it. Go on, Peter knows.
I believe you're good. I like you.
I don't.
I like you. But there's plenty of other people, the other end of the scale, that play the people. I'm telling you, and when you see it, like I've said, and the one that you dislike badly, I said it to that woman a long time ago. And you what do you call her? Is this dinosaur? I'm telling you, that's the one bird I said some day back, way back in the day, mate. There's a lot of people playing one another, and it's thirsty, and it goes in. And if it didn't happen, it wouldn't be as bad as what it is, put it that way. It wouldn't be.
Oh, we got Gary Froome in the chat. Oh, big up, Gary. Oh, you got to be my friend. You can't criticise nothing about anything what people say. They can say what they like. Go on, Gary. You top boy. Big up the top boy. Why don't you ever call Anton out then? He's the vilest. He's never done me no harm. Why don't you, Gary, here's one for you. If you feel that way, right, why don't you, Gary Fearon, jump on my panel now, put your camera on, and I'll talk to you about Anton. Man to man. Are you a man though, Gary? Or are you girls to be boys and boys to be girls? One of that turn out. Oh, my old pie's cooked. What do you say about that, Gary? Man to man. It's a man's world, isn't it? It's a man's world. It's a man to man. Why don't you jump on and talk to me face to face? We can talk about anyone you want and I'll give you an honest opinion. Jim's done no harm. But talking about women with such aggression, right? With such aggression towards women. Well, I've had women going on me, say some disgusting things. Even down to threatening to use my wife's avatar, right? I never went in on that woman. I didn't go in on that woman. I don't do that. Peggy, big up Peggy. Right. And now I'll talk to Peggy. Right. I have a laugh with Peggy. Peggy knows the mean streets of YouTube. She knows how to provoke people. But I would never have switched on her and gone hard and called her all sorts of names or pulled her together. It's stopping, isn't it? Stopping. I think it's the ones who don't like showing their faces who are hiding. I think they're the problem, mate. That's what I honestly think. And although I've got no sides, there is no sides, I think he's bad in, when there was sides, bad in both. Right, that's what I will say. I will say that. Right, but it'll all come out in the wash. That's something I can guarantee. To be both of you.
I love it, terrible things. So
it's no Mr. England.
we go down that route. That's fine by me.
You
But I
talk
will
about
move that person out, and it's
there's only
very
one
weird.
topic that's a mod in the chat to do, and that might be seen.
Yeah, I know. Well, listen, I don't even look because I tell you why. That's where you go wrong. Anyway, Jimbo, you take care of yourself, fella.
Some very
Thank
good
you very much for
educational
having me on
tips,
here.
yeah.
You take care as well, man.
God bless, man. God bless.
Yeah.
Take care, fella. Bye, 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 bye.
Don't get me wrong, the chat is the chat. I don't mean the chat, but people who old panels and have got opinions on people, especially if they've got opinions on other men, put their face to it. Don't be a coward. It's cowardly, isn't it? It's like me going, yeah, Paul Venice is this, Paul Venice is that, Danny Christie's. I've got an opinion on Danny Christie. I can't do an opinion on him with his mum. That's his mum. That's his mum. His mum loves him, right? I don't know his upbringing. Right? I can't do no judgment on that. Anyone who beats women up, yeah, I'll give an opinion on that. I think they're cowards, buttlers, weak, insecure, puffs. Right. And that's me with my own face saying that. Right, my own face. Right. Come on, Jim, be a man, be bold. Fortune favours the bold, Jimbo. Right. Ain't that pie? It's cooked. Hey, fucking raining. Poxy raining it is. Lammy, how you doing, Lammy? Hope you're good, brother. Big up, Lammy. I'm only doing it. I didn't want to do this because it's I'm fishing, and the lake I'm on is a £50 common carp in here.
Bees is right. That's what I'm saying there, like.
No.
BP and Big Nose are outside Job's but
Jim, I wouldn't doorstep you, and if I was going to doorstep you, which I wouldn't, right? But if I was, for any reason, right, I wouldn't put it on YouTube. Right? That's something. But I wouldn't doorstep you. That's something I'm not here for that either. All the doorstepping and fighting. It's stupid. Yeah.
you came on with a different opinion, like.
No, I ain't.
If you ask BP, you always, what do you make it? I tell BP, he'll no answer, right? He'll no fucking,
Picking up off his chat, Gary Fearon's feeding him. One at Gary Fearon's Mr. England. I heard Mr. England's sick Rick, but he won't even try and equip for a charity of my choice. If he talks to me with his camera on, he won't do it.
And they're all victim claimants. Every single one of them is victim claimant. Then you've got BP without the opinion, sat there and fucking.
No, I'm a man,
Never
Jim.
used to sit and resist, but that used to start my chuff. It fell out with fucking Matty.
Fucking right I did. Fucking right I
Went
did.
there and fucking remember the explosion used to have ripped the piss off. Called them a fucking flip-flopping wanker, man.
Damn right. Damn right.
What is fuck? I'm not going to talk about things, but he went to that 3D fight club. Went to the 3D fight club.
Yeah, because I'm not scared, Jim.
What was on his live, so I'm going to talk about what was on his live at the fucking.
Yeah, go on.
Talk about Jim's stuff.
Go on, Jim. Go on.
It's like, Western England said for somebody put in the chat. Somebody put in the chat. Your buddy was selling cocaine, and they go fucking a pint of piss or something. You know, PP's like, aye, but I got that sorted out, man. I got that. He got a free table and some money, and I'm like, fucking hell. See if any fucking flung in your fucking any piss or me, I'd have got up and fired right into them. It wouldn't have been.
No, you wouldn't, Jim, because you wouldn't go to a place like that because you're scared. You're a little mouse, right? So you're lying, Jim. Not only do you watch Ballygirl, when you're my age, Jim, you watch Ballygirl, right? And have a go at Gav B, because Gav B commented on her, and that's supporting her channel. He puts a comment support. You're ghosting her. Not only ghosting her, well, she's getting naked. Now, I don't know what she was doing, but Jim, what are you doing? What are you doing, Jim? Just think about it for a sec.
Oh, I want a fucking free bottle of water that you pay 14 quid for or any of that bullshit. I want that. I'm fucking into you, you cunt. Right? But PP, the diplomatic cunt, like, that he is, when I sorted out,
A man, Jim. A man, that's what I am.
how much money you got to fuck all that.
I didn't get no money.
You got a fucking pint of piss, €1 or sell cocaine.
Huh? Kids. Think about kids. Yeah.
That's a real father sticking up for his.
Young Jim talking about my kids. Oh. No, sad thing is, Jim knows me as a man because I put my face out there, and he's crying and having the audacity to threaten to doorstep women because they said about his kids when they apologised, and he had a truce made, drawn up, and he breached it for his little numbers. I think the numbers would mean a lot to Jim. Right? I think the numbers have got some bearing on Jim. Hear him, listen to him. Come on, Jim, keep talking.
Don't you worry that you smell the piss for the rest of this fucking night. We'll go you a free bottle of water. Go you a free bottle of water. 14 quid. Pour that out of your fucking head. Take that dope off. Smell it. I mean, you protect your kids, man. When you take
What,
them
like
in,
you do, Jim?
you're the one that protects them. You didn't try and bargain for a free bottle of water and that. Like.
Jim, I brought my kids up, all the way up. Private education, Edinburgh Uni, King's Lynn Uni. Right. The autistic son, who you're talking about, Jim, he even works for the family business. So, Jim, let's talk about your kids now. You're not talking about mine. Come, what have you done? Tell me what you've done as a man, Jim. As a man, what you done, Jim? Come, Jim, tell us, Jim.
Johnson.
I'll tell you what he's done. Fuck all. That's what he's done. Makes out he got beaten up by his mother-in-law and all that. Nah. Come on, Jim. There's a reason you don't show your face. Right.
Right, he's got a
I'm on to you.
fucking bastard for it coming in the top stuff. Well, we'll let you into our wee fucking mad circle. You know, the ladies, he was calling them the ladies.
They are, they're women. They're women.
The ladies.
They're women.
Oh, you fucking. I'm early signs of dementia. You've got early signs of dementia, PP, man. 24. Not kidding on.
I'll agree with the man.
What ladies killed the gangster Granny Gail got it? All that fucking mad Lindsay got. What fucking school did they go to? I'd like to ask that. It wasn't a school for the ladies anyway, I can fucking guarantee that.
Well, look at your decorum, Jim. You used to get beaten up by your mother-in-law. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. Like I said earlier, did you get the comment I said? I told my boys. right? Out there with his pal. Jim ain't got no pals. Jim ain't got his only pals are on here. Where's your pals, Jim? Here are, Jim. Jim, where's your pals? Yeah, you couldn't go fishing, Jim. You ain't got the intellectual capacity, or the mindset, or the skill set. So you can't even comprehend what it's about.
He couldn't fucking scan a cow's. Who gives a fuck? Every time I went fishing, you put a worm on the hook, flung it in, and it was fucking.
There you go.
Your uncle.
There you go.
That's
There you go.
Radar, dynamite, fuck. I still can't catch fuck all. He's fucking got to hear them. An SAS boat that last time he was on Holland, like, right? And he caught a minnow. He caught a fucking minnow, like.
Jim, mindset.
Fucking solar. 9,000 quid for solar equipment and all that bullshit.
If he got it, Jim, spend it. It weren't even mine. That was thrown in with the lake. That was compliments of the invitation to the lake.
This is anniversary. Wait a minute, right? This is how fucking angry this cunt is. Comment and all that, right? This is an anniversary. And he fucked off to Holland to go carp fishing.
Carp.
He went up there, he went and fucked off to Holland. He fucked off with his boyfriend to Holland to go carp fishing.
Jim, right? He ain't got no friends. He ain't got no wife. Right? He'd never understand the dynamic of a relationship. Right? Pick up the singletons.
BP's a kid.
Damage he's done, Jim. He's brought my kids into it. You read from your chat. You walked right into what Peter Mellon was telling you. You walked into and you read from your chat.
He's trying to get me on a fish off. He's trying to get me on a fish off, man.
Jim.
I'll just go around there are nature reserve at the back of me, man. I'll just go down and catch a tadpole.
Every little net. Every little net.
Oh. Before it turns into a fucking frog. And we'll compare it.
That won't be, Jim. If you gave me a kiss, it won't turn into a princess, that's for sure. Oh, a fucking Austin princess. Hey, Bex, what's happening? Smash. Bloody hell, a long time, mate. Yeah, but Jim. You don't understand, does he, Jim? He ain't even work. You can't educate pork. You can't educate a bit of pork.
And he catches fuck all. Absolutely not. Then anybody that's kind of a real fight like Captain Burns.
Catch a perch. Catch a perch. Oh, I'll tell you how they catch, by trolling. That's how Jim does it. You've heard his own words. I was on here for ages.
If you let me take a photo of that, so I can post on in my YouTube channel and all that.
Listen to people's words.
For 2 years, right? And he never caught fuck all. Never seen him catching one single fish.
Oh, but you did, Jim.
You're better just like,
yeah, but Jim, I've seen you do fuck all. What have you done, Jim? Sit in your door, sit indoors, drive to Morrison's. He obviously goes to Ladbrokes. He gets zero, Jim. Drives to Ladbrokes. Hey, what's he drive to Ladbrokes for? Put his fucking pit money on a bet. Put his pit money on a bet. You can't even work, Jim. Right? Your missus fucked up and left you, right? Because your mother-in-law beat you up. Beat you up. Beat you up. Your mother-in-law beat you up. That ain't true, Jim. Jim. I reckon, I'm going to be bold now. I reckon Jim Smith beat his wife up. And he watches, you do? Yeah, but Jim.
She's got a body. Her Barnsley balls like she's not getting in my door. You don't want to let that fucking nut job in.
Yeah, but you watch her, Jim. You watch Valley Girl. I've got a clip. I've got that clip for her. You ain't got no clips of me doing that, have you? Oh, for you. 2015. Watching.
Didn't tell your mom.
Aye.
Tell me fucking patient and be like,
Stolen valor. Help
your
for
mom.
heroes. Come on, Jim.
There you
Come on, Jim. Tell us something good about yourself. What have you
remember I
done?
was threatening to fling his fucking son at the caravan under the sign. Wasn't getting enough talk. I watched live, right? I kenned PP for a long time. Like,
Yeah, and I've always had my kids and my wife and I, Jim. Aye. Unlike you. Aye, your mother-in-law. His mother-in-law beat him up. Jim.
Go fishing. Once I fish off, just go down a fucking single fish at the local fucking chip shop, and you'll catch me in that colour. My fish.
Right, let's do a synopsis of Jim. We got Jim, who's admitted he goes in and watches Bally Girl. And the silliest is how sick he is, right? He says that the girls, I call them the ladies, right? But they've got no education. But he comes on and admits that he saw Gav Smith in there and has a go at Gav for commenting. I've got it clipped. Right, so Jim, he was ghosting and not only ghosted her while she was getting undressed. I don't know what Bally Girl does, I don't watch her. Yeah, Jim. Jim's my age. Well, that's factual. He is my age. That is. And then he goes on about bringing the kids into it. Especially bringing my kids into it when you're sitting there crying. But I'm a person on it. People know my name. They know what I'm about. They know who I am. Right? Jim, it's just Jim Smith. James Smith. Imagine if he was James Smith, Jim, which I think he was, which trolled badly. He even said to me, trolled back. When I asked him, he went, "Oh, only about fishing." That's not trolling. That's banter. That's banter. Right? But he ain't. He is James Smith. Look, got another one in there now going on with a woman, Johnny Smith. Who the fuck's Johnny? Another Smith. That's probably Mr. England. They love it, don't they? They thrive on it, them two. Right? I bet they're on the register. Hey, Jim, come on, prove you ain't on the register. You old bastard. Come on, Jimmy. You old register warrior. Anyway, let's get the link out. Let's get away from these people. Do you know what? In all fairness, I was going to make up, like, have a laugh with Jim, but I ain't going to now. Me and him are never going to get along, right? We're totally miles apart. Miles apart. He is someone. And don't get me wrong, I know there's a lot of people on here who say a lot of things and they're very vocal, but look at the crap, right? Them girls have had. So half the time, they don't know if they come because everyone's going in on them. They all think it's funny and they all do it because they were all part of the Cody Lockie. So they all ganged up and thought, no, we won't take responsibility. We're past the responsibility over. Blame the girls. The Cody Lockie, because they were all part of it. I bet Jim was with his fan club. Oi, Jim, was you part of Cody's fan club? Oh, I bet he was. I bet Jim loved it. Aye, Cody. I bet Jim sent him some pics. Come on, he's got to be a backdoor merchant, hasn't he? His mother-in-law used to beat him up. He's told us that. Beat him up. That tells me. Right. Oh, did that go out there? It didn't. No. Let me do that again. Oh, right. That is it. Right, there is the link. Let's see if anyone wants to jump on. I can't stay live long because, like I said, there is a big common carp in there at £50. Although it's pissing down with rain, but that ain't a bad thing. That's a good thing. It ain't too cold. They're moving, so I want to catch that fish. And it's hard trying to do a live whilst and Lauren, it's hard doing it while I'm fishing because I can't get a mindset. Anyway, let's have a listen to Jigsy. I ain't got the words to say I'm thinking about the lake. In reality, I should be listening to it. Like, Jim wouldn't understand the mindset. Jim's a little perch fisherman. Puts a little worm on. He's used to little worms, little squats. That's what he had, a little squat. Jim and his little squat, his little pinky. He gets his little pinky out and he gets a little fucking minnow or maybe a little perch on it. But it's got to be a little perch because one might take the end off of it. He'll only need a fucking 6-ouncer. From what I've heard.
He spent 20 grand, right, to go there to Holland to catch a the wee fish in the fucking pond, like. And he had sonar, he had fucking submarines. He was doing that submarine at night time. He was doing the submarine at night time, man. Sonar.
He's laughing at his own jokes. He's proper sad, isn't he?
We'd pull on and drive in the submarine.
I reckon Paul Annie's more of a military. Dan, who the fuck is that? Put your camera on, Dan, because I don't know who you are, mate. And I don't trust none of that mob now. Oh, Dan, you're all right. Turn it off, mate. Yep, you're sweet. You're sweet.
Right, dude.
Dan, what have you been up to?
All right, I'm just chilling. Just chilling. I've fired up a live. I've got a live set for now, but there's more people here chilling, so why not?
Yeah, no, you're all right. You can go live in a minute. I only done this to have a laugh at Jim and counteract him, but I got a good clip of him chatting up Ballygirl. How mad's that, Dan? What do you think of that?
I do not. I watch Ballygirl. Every now and then I see her for 5 minutes. I think, she's. But I've been watching her for about 15 minutes. She's actually having a right laugh today.
Yeah, Dan, listen, how old are you?
31.
There you go. So,
no, she's taken. I know, I don't fancy her. I watch her. I put her on for 5 minutes and I'm like, all right, whatever. And then I remember she's Titch's girlfriend and I'm like, but actually she's seeming really happy and actually having a good old, she's actually sound over on her live now. I've just been chatting to her for the first time ever.
Yeah, no, good luck to her. Good luck to her. What I mean
she's
by
actually
that,
she's actually alright when she's happy.
It'd be wrong of me. Jim's my age, right? He can't say he ain't. He is. That's factual. Because he's given out so many clues in his drunken slurs of how old people are when he was married.
I've been on his ride once.
So he's my age. Right? Now, for me to sit and watch Ballygirl would be absolutely weird. And for Jim to say,
not if you just
dressed or whatever she was doing, right? And he was going to Gav back the channel. Gav's young. He's young, so it's down to Gav. He's all right.
We were all used to have a bit of a laugh at Titchy, didn't we? And then when I realised he had a girlfriend, and that was it. That's when I thought, oh, she must be a bit like him. But actually, she's stopped with all this shitty accent, this funny. And she's actually on her live now for the first time ever. I've watched for longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, good luck.
She just needs to settle down. She needs to just be normal.
Yeah, I've heard a few clips where she said she's had a bad, but she may have had that bad life.
Yeah, yeah.
And I ain't going to laugh at that one if they say that and start misjudging. And people misjudge people and go, oh, blah, blah, laugh. That's not funny for her to express herself. That's probably why she had that. Hopefully, she gets her true personality out and becomes herself.
If I see anybody dancing and having a laugh, not looking at the chat, I'm dancing, that's what I like to see. I don't want people, I like to see that.
Oh, it's Queen. How you doing? Good to see you, girl. Anyway, Dan, how's your morale from last time
My morale is all right.
You was on one, weren't you?
Yeah, no, you helped me through Christmas, brother.
Yeah, no, that's all right. That was all right, Dan. I don't like seeing people like that. Same as Choosy's said and done some stupid things. He needs to educate himself and stop doing that. Like Peter Mellon said to Jim reads the chat, right, and picks up on certain things. And them things what he's picking up and reading out, he thinks it's funny, but it's not
sometimes
personal things. Choose does it, and Choose
emphasises. If you're in a big one,
hopefully he'll
come on in.
People like that. Not here for that, mate.
It can be it can be free therapy, innit, if you find some decent people to talk to.
It is, yeah. Through lockdown, it was. Look what happened to Paul. That's why when Paul's channel went, that's why I was going in on Matt and everything, because I like Paul's sister.
Yeah,
she was funny. Paul's sister was fucking funny. She's a real funny, full of life, mate. And funny, same as Paul.
Well, do you know what? Paul needs to come back right about now.
And everyone goes on, oh, he scammed this, he scammed that. But look what Matty done. Matty docks the cunt out of me. He's scammed the granny out of people. Scammed Hector and Hector's charity. There weren't no money to be made. And then made Hector look a cunt because he had a bigger channel.
He took fighting trolls and made his own worse version and a bad version of what we had.
Yeah. Short-term fix, mate. That's what he had, a short-term run at it. And that's all he ever did.
I think if Paul come back, I'd jump on him every night. Not jump on him. I'd jump on every night. like we did.
Yeah, that's what people got to remember. It's YouTube. It ain't a reality. It's fucking
No.
YouTube. You know
I
what I mean?
can't comment, but yeah, Peggy, Curse, Ice Queen, everybody, everyone all right?
Oh, big up Curse. Yes, girls. Curse, what's good if I've given Curse a spanner in here?
Curse has got a spanner on my life when I go live after I've come off here.
Yeah, DJ Lit, Vix. Why ain't DJ Vix got a spanner? What the fuck has gone on here? What I'll have to do is do that. After he won't let me do it on the device I'm going live from. Give people a spanner. It will now. Let me do it with this.
Well,
Mate.
there was a conman, then came Dodgy. No, it wasn't. It's just, it was in a hostel. If you're getting donos and it's 20 quid, like, if someone gave me 20 quid, I'd go to the shop and get some beers and have some fun. Someone give me 20 grand, I'd do something decent with it. But if it was just little drips and drabs, he's going to spend it on shit.
Listen, if people give money, this is a misconception. Everyone was going on at Expo because people were donating to it. If people's going to give you money, it's down to that person, whatever that person wants to do. If I put my PayPal link out or something and people give me money and I wanted to go and buy whatever I want, that's down to me to do it. If I put,
but not
I'm
on the
raising
street.
money for a specific circumstance or a specific charity and I play heartstrings to obtain money and then use that for my own greed, right? That ain't happening, right? That ain't happening.
If it had made it a couple of months and said, everyone, I've been saving all your donations, I've put a deposit down for a house, or I've got my car license, everyone had been, but people were just giving him beer money, that's all.
Well, yeah, loads of people do it, so it's down to him what he does with that.
What it is.
Good luck to
He
Pablo.
deserved it. He deserved it.
I think Pablo should come back. I really do. I really do think.
He needs
Sorry,
to come. He needs to come back because people would jump on. I tell you what, these are better than five. These are only £4. These vapes, you know. Oh, yeah. Is that a female called Mandy in your top corner there?
Called what? Sorry.
Is that a girl called Mandy in your top corner?
I'm not reading the chat. I'm just sorting out some spanners.
No, in your top corner there, I can see something that looks rather like something you'd take in the 90s on a dance floor.
I don't know. It's not really. No, one of them was an uncut diamond. What looks like it.
Oh, I see.
And the other one was just a picture taken from the.
Did you keep some of them diamonds from that heist then?
No.
You dafty. I'm joking.
You know the score, mate. You know the score, Dan. No, of course I didn't. That was all gone, mate. I was in prison for fucking 7 years. What did I get out of that? Fucking hell, mate. I think I got about.
Well, at least you're multifaceted.
35k out of it. How long's that going to last? Do you know what I mean?
You're multifaceted like a diamond. Just give me a moment. I'm just going to go for a wee.
Yeah, you're right, Dan. Dan, listen. I'm going to end this live because I'm going to keep my voice down. You fire your live. Tyra K, how you doing, darling? You've still got your spanner. That's good. But that's what I want.
If you want to come over, you can see me. Bye-bye. Love, bye.
Dan, sweet as. I'm glad you're good, mate, and I really mean that. I'm glad you're good, mate. Get your life fired up. Listen, guys, I'm going to end this and get back on with me fishing because I don't want to make noise here. I weren't going to go live, but I heard Jim having a few little shots fired, so I thought we'd have some back. But I will put up the little clip I got of Jim and his observations of Ballygirl. A man my age, a man my age, watching Ballygirl. Not only watching her, but watching when she must be getting undressed or something. Right, big up to you. Go on, Jim, you're the man. And he's lovely. Hey? That's probably, I know that probably be. Yes. Hope you're good anyway, brother. Big up, mate. Big up. I can't remember her name. Polly. Yeah, big up, Polly, man. Big up. Blank Faces, long time. I've got to watch some of you. You're smashing it with them documentaries. I've been watching some of them, but I've not been in many of your lives. I've been watching them a bit late. I've been out really busy. Karma, yes, mate. I saw your comments, but it's all banter. I don't take it right. It's fucking YouTube, mate. You know what I mean? It ain't going to get to me. So, yeah, big up, mate. Big up opinions. Everyone's got to have one. Big up everyone. Much like your Cat Weasel. Sorry, mate, didn't see you there. Big up Cat Weasel. Apex Legends. Yes, mate. Not seeing you in a while. Glad you're back up and running. it's good to see him back. And Ebenezer, I know he's controversial, but his opinion and his opinions are quite good because I don't see a lot of YouTube. So if it's factual, then you get bits and pieces of things. So it is what it is. All that people taking it to heart. If anything, sometimes people can help boost your channel by being negativity, controversy. Well, it works on here, doesn't it? People love it, mate.
The Eddie. Eddie was getting a good mention on Saturday, wasn't he? And we were talking about the first 3D, not 3D, the first Friday Night Fight Club, of which my mate Eddie was undoubtedly the star of the show, wasn't he? But we had Zeus on, and Zeus was giving us, let's get it right. Zeus was right in the thick of things, with the Harlan and the Ash and Kelly. Jim was there, reporting, and he was giving us the truth the other day, man. Not mincing his words there tonight. Got it working, man. The Jalise, I had to laugh at a few of your community posts that you put out, the one about the spider. That was fucking funny. Not gonna lie, I hate spiders, yeah. So when I had my own house years ago, I remember my mum and dad coming on once, and they had 3, the yellow pages. 3 yellow pages, right, about, what they're like, scattered in my front room, scattered on the floor, just lying there. And my mum was like, what are you doing? Why have you got the yellow pages, like 3 yellow pages lying on your floor? And it was because there was spiders underneath them. Dropping the yellow pages on the spiders. Absolutely hated them. Doesn't matter how, maybe not the money spiders, yeah, they're alright, but them big ones, man, with rigger boots and that, you have to laugh, don't you? Got someone in the back, I really hope it's him. I think it is, but if it isn't, we'll go for it.
Well, come on,
you, brother.
No one's gonna fake bang me, are they?
Get it. You know why? You know why I said that, King? This is Northern King people. You know why I said that, mate? Because normally you're under another name, I'm sure, when it comes up on the screen.
Oh, I start using the Northern King, like.
I don't know why, but how's it going, my mate? Long time no here.
Aye, spot on, mate, spot on. Yeah. Aye, alright.
Are you spending much time on YouTube, like, or not? Because I don't know why, but I don't see many channels out. I don't know.
Nah, not at the minute. Yeah, my dad's not very well, and I've had a bit of a health scare myself, like, so I've just had a bit of time,
Have you?
Aye.
What have you getting it sorted like that?
Well, it's more or less. Hopefully, I had a biopsy on my neck. I went for it.
Did you?
But a few years ago, I cut myself, and I ended up in a coma, and I had to have a track up to me. So I had a tube in my neck, and I've got scar tissue from that, so I've got a bit of a lump there. And I went to the doctors with it because I was a bit worried. And they sent us for a scan, like, and they found all these lumps in the side of my neck, and I had to go and get a biopsy, like, but I've never had nothing but biopsy for about 2 weeks, so I'm putting it down as good news, like, forgetting about it and moving on.
Well, have you been watching Flavours? Because Flavours are exactly that as well, I think. Is yours similar to that?
I've never really watched them for a while, like.
Oh, shit, you don't get on with Flavours, do you? Oh, he doesn't get on with you.
I watched them
all
on
that, though, isn't it?
It is. I take thought to him now. Like it's alright now. I was watching him on Instagram the other day. Like it was live on Instagram.
Or does he do a bit on there? Like I don't have
I think he
Instagram,
was
mate.
banned. I think he was banned. Like his channel got banned on YouTube. So he got a
What do you use Instagram like on a daily, like King? Do you get a lot of what do you use that for mainly?
Just talking to people, really, people from YouTube, you know, or Titchy.
Are you
Titchy goes
filling with
live on
Titchy?
there.
Yeah.
No, we know I'm blocked, man, so I've had to go on a snitchy, Snidey channel, a Snidey account. There is videos. I've got a 2 hour watch along tomorrow.
Have you?
Oh,
What with
mate, the
Titch?
things. Aye, Titchy's aye, where he gets into body girls like he's.
So when's this? When's he said all this today or recently?
Then, yeah, I think this was Friday. I've got my phone's full of Titchy when I've been collecting it, but I just can't be bothered to edit and post it, you know.
Yeah.
But I will. I was concentrating
He's
on
still
Danny
good
J.
though,
Like,
isn't he, Titchy?
oh man, he's hilarious. Like, he's going to Amsterdam, man. He thinks he's the top man because he's going to Amsterdam. He's made it, people.
Well, he's there on this premiere. Is he going to Amsterdam?
No, that's what he's saying. He's saying he's going to Amsterdam. He's he's only going to take €200 for a weekend in Amsterdam. That's all you need, man. You can get the best weed. No, man, he's going to tell you people and
Hey,
make it.
thing, right? You know when he first come out, Titchy, right? When he was with Ballygirl, he was in that flat and he was doing the cooking and all that. Was that the first
Aye,
you'd
aye.
heard of him, or had he already been about?
No, that's just when he first came about, wasn't it? That was when he was brand new. Aye. He hadn't been about then, like.
Oh, so I've seen him right from the start, like, because I followed him right from when he used to do that, cook that chili and that in his mad kitchen, didn't he?
Aye.
You
I used
remember
to make
them ones?
Ballygirl wear balaclava and aye. You know, he lives
I
in a
still can't
hostel.
believe, right, from that she's turned out like she is now, and it's got like, well, she must have always been like that, but because we always
Mate.
used to look at her and think, what are you doing with Titchy? But now it's like the other way around, don't you?
Mate, no comment.
The things she's coming out with now, man, are unbelievable. Like, basically saying she was a prostitute and all that, and oh, she's horrible.
She was smoking crap on her live the other day, man.
Was
Nuts.
she?
Aye. Good job I don't
Well,
put her
our
in
mate
anything.
Leo got involved with it, didn't he? Do you know Leo off Moon's channel? Moon's channel.
Aye. I seen all that.
I
Like,
didn't
that
see
was a
that
bit
one
nuts.
coming, like.
I mean, either like.
Yeah, but Titchy's like, yeah, 2 hours of Titchy. So, you know, did you ever, let's get it right now, right? Did you ever have like a thing with Titchy where he'd let you show all his stuff without striking you
it
or
wasn't.
anything? Would you have like a good relationship with him at one point? Or you know
Well,
what I mean?
he used to ask us to clip him eye, and it was all right until someone said that he had a band on an underage girl, and I asked him, and then he says, right, we'll do a live, and you can clip it. And then it all come out like, and then she contacted us, and she said he was forcing her from when she was 13 till she had the 2 babies, like. But then my brother died, like 2 days after that one. I was gonna do a proper thing with her, but then my brother killed himself a couple of days later, like, so I didn't do it, like. I wish I had now, you know. I would have cheered us up.
Fucking hell, mate. So what's your situation with Titchy now? Do you talk to him on Insta or don't you just think his stuff?
Nah, he blocked us. He's got us blocked, like. So I just nick his stuff off another account.
So can he still do copyright from stuff off Insta or not? If you nick some
I
off
think.
Insta, can he still?
I think so, because it's still under copyright infringement, isn't it? But I don't think you know how to do it. Like, you'd have to send them links, but he normally deletes them after he's done them, like. So he's got no proof. You know what I mean? So all he could do really is put in
Is he big on Insta?
He gets 4 or 5 people watching his lives. He goes
Is
live
that
with
it?
4 or 5 people. Aye. Yes, I'm normally two of them.
So basically, he is a joke, and he's nothing like what he says he is.
No, I know, man. He lives. He's yeah. He says he's going to eat the best food, man. He has like a greasy spoon cup, and he's like, "You people don't know. We don't know what it is. You people don't eat like this. What must he be used to, you know?" No, he's crackers like.
So where do you think he gets any of his money from? What income has he got? Is he doing a bit of dealing and that? Do you think he's like a street
No,
dealer
he's
or
on
something
PIP.
like that?
He's on PIP. He's on all his benefits. He's classed as schizophrenic. I think he is schizophrenic. Like I think
So
he's
he's a
just a liar.
character
Like,
then. He's just a character, and
his
he is
character
still
was
funny
it.
though. I mean, that's the main thing. He is funny.
He is funny, but it's not intentional, is it? You know, it's just, he thinks he's a road man and that one. I was watching him live
Do
before,
you
but I
think
wasn't
Valley
thinking.
Girl still loves him?
I do
Do you
actually.
think she
I
still
do. I
loves him?
do. I do. That's the way it looks to me. Like,
I
but,
do. I do.
I didn't see what Satan said to him.
Basically, all it just shows you how like. I mean, we never see the face, did we? When she was with him, she always had the belly on, didn't she?
Oh yeah, I should wear body
Or you
cloth.
seen a little bit of it. But it's all
Wait,
makeup anyway, it is.
he posted pictures of them a few weeks ago on Instagram, 2 weeks ago on Instagram, posting them together, get back and saying he loves her and that, how he made a mistake and how he's changed his life and they should go back together.
Was he?
And then all that stuff with that, like on Monk's channel come out, and then he deleted all them posts. He went out hating us, you know, I've never liked you and that, things like that. Always crackers like. But
I was
he's
still
still well
shocked at
taken
that one
out.
though, that Leo had anything to do with it. I mean, have you ever followed that Axl Rose? Have you ever had anything to do with him?
I used to talk to him on Instagram sometimes, like.
He's
He's
disappeared
some
now,
bad,
wasn't
eh?
he? Him and Rachel, was it? Was it Rachel?
Rachel, I think I would disappear like if that come out from Megan now, like, you know.
That was crazy, that man. And then for
Yeah.
Leo to jump in on it and say he's had her around his house, Valley Girl was sticking up for Leo. I was like, how the fuck does she know Leo? And it turns out he's been knocking her off and that.
She
Mad.
thought she could move in or something, didn't she? She thought she could move in, like. Mental.
Yeah.
Mental.
So I bet you sat in your dressing gown there, and I can't talk to you without talking about the king of dressing gowns, innit?
I've actually got my clothes on that one for once, man. I'm at my dad's outside in the garden,
Have
smoking a
you?
joint, drinking the coffee. Must be the
Oh, you
first
jumped on
time.
a panel the other day, didn't you? I watched it
Still
back
things.
when you jumped on to have a go at Jay Belfast, didn't you?
Since I've been sending things, I've never sent a thing in my life.
Why has he said that?
I didn't
Why
know.
would you
He's
do that?
man. I didn't even go in his chat, you know what I mean? I've got no idea, like. See, we had the same problem, like, we had a stalker. We had a stalker who used to, can you remember when I went on the cesspit? And,
Yeah.
what do you call that? Polly Gray or whatever you call it, jumping afterwards. And she
Oh,
was
yeah, I
saying
remember
that
that, yeah.
he had the same problem with her, you know? Like, she was, oh, no man, she was sending like 16, 17 messages a day, and I never used to reply, you know? It was mental. And then she twisted it, but I saw all the messages, you know? So, crazy.
Fucking hell. That's why I got rid of Insta, you know. I got it. I had it for about 2 weeks, right, King? And I only added a few people. I'm not even going to say who they are, right? It might have been you, I don't know. There was 3 or 4 people I added. And there was one of them that hammered me with loads of messages about it. I thought, not personal messages, forwarding stuff on, you know, that I wasn't interested in. I thought, fuck this.
Was it Jude, Irish Jude?
It wasn't Jude, no, mate. No.
Oh, you've been lucky there then.
No.
You've been lucky there.
I never added, like I say, I only added a few people and I got rid of it after 2 weeks because it's just causing loads of shit.
Aye.
So, Danny G, let's have a little word about my mate Danny G. So, what was the last video he put up there? I haven't watched it yet.
I didn't know, mate. I haven't looked at it either. Like, it was some health and healing or something, wasn't it, about his hand? You know, where he stands and he meditates. And he thinks his hand's going to get better.
Yeah, he's
What do you think of his
called
golf,
it
man?
blood pumping or something. Huh?
Blood flow, blood flow. What do you think of his golf?
You know, mate, haven't you watched? If you watch me, mate, you'll know what I think of his golf. He's a dreamer, isn't he?
Mate, he got
Funny
a
as
hole
fuck,
in
though,
one.
mate. But
He got a hole in one when he was 12 years old. Let that sink
he's the
in.
only person in the world who's had 4 hole-in-ones who's not a professional.
4
Seriously,
hole in ones,
he must
exactly.
be.
He should put the lottery on, shouldn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to even describe Danny G to someone who doesn't know him, isn't it? Like, how do you describe that fella? You know, he's fucking round the bend.
He's just a compulsive liar, isn't he? That's what he is. He's a compulsive liar. It's just the way it is. He's a compulsive liar. There's no other way to say it. He is a compulsive liar. Just how else can you say it, though, man?
Well,
What else can you say,
that
though?
sort of covers everything, doesn't it? If you say that, it covers everything that he does because it's all bullshit, isn't it? Every single bit of it.
It is, man. It is. You call him Danny Two Shits because if you've had one shit, he's definitely had two. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I actually used to
But
talk to
you know
Danny,
what
you know.
gets me with him, right? You know what gets me with him is his facial expressions and that. You know, when he's talking and when he goes serious, he'll change his face, won't he? Oh, it's so fucking
He's
cringy.
desperate to
Cringy
be
is
an
the
actor.
word.
He's desperate to be an actor. That's what he wants to be. He wants to be in the Vikings Valhalla.
It's one of them where you're watching him, right? You're thinking, oh, I need to turn it off, but you can't. You just want to keep watching. It's just that bad, though. Anyone who hasn't seen him, go and watch any of it. He does this on a daily, doesn't he? It's on a daily basis. Talk shit.
Some of the whoppers he says, though, like, how can anybody believe him, man? You know, all these little subs and that, you must have about 10 loyal people who just believe anything he says. You know, I mean, if you watch his shot off and just take the middle of them, like.
Oh, God, yeah. But some of his videos do all right, though. He does all that TikTok and all that, though, doesn't he? And
Well, he wants
gaming, that's what makes him even more weird.
He's got 65,000 subs, hasn't he? He wants to do all right.
Well, that's what I mean, right? It's only YouTube. I've only seen his YouTube stuff, but I know for a fact he spends just as much time on TikTok and Rumble or whatever it is, and Twitter.
I clip YouTube used to clip his TikTok and his whatever he used to game on, like he used to take it and he gets hammered on there, like he mustn't have mods on them because the chat was just hilarious, like then he must have spent 5 minutes trying to block everyone. It was quite good, man.
Right, I haven't watched any of his gaming stuff, right? But he says he's really good. He buys like the new COD, right, and he'll say, "Oh, I've nearly finished it," you know, on the same day. One of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know whether he's bullshitting with all that. He must be because I haven't seen him play any games online. But I bet he's shit at them as well.
It was saying today if he had a bit more time, if he spent a little bit more time playing, he would be a pro. He's as good as a pro. He's a pro everything, you know what I mean? He's a pro bullshit running.
That's the only thing he is pro at, like. But what got me with him, mate, was the Jamie Trolling thing because, right, straight question, was Jamie Trolling YouTube, clip YouTube?
No, he wasn't. No, when that was happening, clip YouTube was serving in the army.
It really wasn't, was it? That mean you were saying
definitely wasn't him, mate.
That was not him.
Mate, definitely not him. I mean, thing was, to us it would sound like they had a similar accent, but someone who from down that way told me the accents were totally different areas. It's like people from down south that always call Mackhams Geordies and Geordies Mackhams. You know what I mean? You can't tell the difference between the accents.
But that's what got me, because I looked deeper and deeper into that. The more he thought it was him, right, and the more I thought to myself, it is not him, right. But the more Danny said it was, it just made me. My mind was going crazy. Because he was like, "You should have dickheads tattooed across your head," or everyone who doesn't think that that's Jamie Trolling is dickheads, proper going into one. I just thought, fucking hell, Danny.
That's because Flip was just pointing out all his lies, wasn't he? He was pointing out all his contradictions and lies, and obviously Danny doesn't like it. You wouldn't let it get proved a liar every day on YouTube, would you? You didn't like it, would you? So that's why.
It's like, how does his wife put up with it? How could as his wife, how could you put up with that every day? She must be the same, or wasn't she?
Well, that's why he went for an older woman, innit? She obviously doesn't think she can do any better, Well, that's what it is, like, bless her. I went out against her or his kids, like, at all, like. But
are they his kids as well? This is just one thing that to be cleared up. Is it that's his daughter? Because I thought that was his son, didn't I? And you corrected us. I thought that lad who he trains, it's not even his son, is it?
No, it's not his son. No, he just trains him, like James. He's got his own channel, James. Like.
Is that just a friend then? Is that not even a relation?
No, but Danny's a personal trainer, isn't he? It's his only client.
Fucking hell.
And I think it's only because James is more
I thought that was his son up until a few weeks ago. But it's his daughter, isn't it, who lives with him as well? Is that his daughter?
I think so. I think so. I think so. Yes. Yes. I didn't really. I say I didn't think there were, like, but then someone was saying there were, so I didn't want to. I didn't know.
So he's another one, right? Because Northern King's like the main clipper, he's the main man for clipping. You know what I mean?
I'm the main man.
And what was it? I've just had one of them fucking vape man books. Totally gone now.
A bit of weirdo.
Totally gone. What I was going to say. Something about. Oh yeah, I tell you what, I don't follow, right? Karate Marty, I don't know much about him. I know he's full of shit as well. Where are they, like, on the horizon, like,
I've never watched anything of him for a while, like, but he's a liar and all, like, he's another one, like, but I think he's more credible than Danny, to be honest with you, like, and that's saying something, because Friday Morty is a big liar, like. But
before I forget, when you say Danny there, what do you think about Danny Christie talking his way onto that fight card, the Venice fight card? Did you know? Have you seen his video?
Thunder, isn't it? Well, they're going to have a co-main event.
Exactly, mate. That's where I thought straight away. I thought that's out of order, because that was Venice's show. That
the last fight, no matter what they say, the last fight's the main event. No matter what they say, like, you can have a co-main event, man.
So do you reckon he's going to want to? If he's main event, Christie, do you reckon they're going to go that way?
They'll say it's a co-main event, but whoever's last main event, everyone says that one. That's just the fact that I didn't have to probably go 50 because he's the British champion, isn't he?
I know for a fact that Venice will probably come out tomorrow and say, "Oh, well done to my brother Danny for getting on the same car." But I bet you anybody thought the same as us straight away.
Yeah.
That's the limelight took off him. You know what I mean? I don't care what he says. That's what he'll be thinking.
Yeah, that's what I think. And I like he's
another one as well. Yeah, 100%. Paddy Conroy, we both know Paddy Conroy, don't we? I'm sure you follow him and that. What, he got his channel took down, man. Did you see the meltdown he had, mate?
But someone's took it down, making false claims. Burkett's took it down, and he making.
Oh no, yeah.
Making false claims, saying he's the other people.
Is it like there was?
Burkett admitted on his bird shit admitted on his channel. He did it, like. He's taking them all to court now, man. He's taking Maria with boogies, He's trying to take them all to court for slandering these. All these hard men going to
That
court,
Maria
man.
Howarth, I've seen her. Where are we likely to see her? Over this side, what sort of channels is she going?
Yeah, Brian and Emma, she's friends with Emma and Brian. She's coming to mine. Yeah, she's all out, really. She's all out.
She was used to coming here, but I know that name when I think it's all I always hear Paddy Thornton and Brian, and I don't know whether.
I'm sure she's a child protection officer, like non-swimmer.
Oh, is she? Right.
Aye.
What in the you'd think someone like that wouldn't have anything to do with this side of YouTube, would you?
She just checks everybody that's who found out about the bird shit. Like, oh, that's who found out about these 3 rape allegations, sorry. I keep saying it, you know. I'm not used to these panels and these false words.
Do you think that matters? Like,
just if you monetize or just not monetize them words or whatever, or the sections of your video or whatever? I didn't know.
But even if you just drop it in like every now and again in the combo, surely they're not gonna. Does it not look?
Not the certain words that you can't use. There's certain words that are banned on YouTube. It's mental.
Is this with these new laws or this law recently, like on YouTube, or was it always been like that?
No, it's getting worse. It's getting stricter. Like it's getting stricter. It's getting loads stricter. Like ruining it, you know. That's why everyone's going to that Rumble. Like, but I didn't have. I'm any good now. I'm too old now to learn new apps. So bad.
Are you being serious there? Because I don't know. Like, so you do your own editing and stuff.
Aye. I can't be bothered to learn new apps.
I can't even do that, though, King.
Oh, it's easy, man.
I can't even do that, mate. I'm shit. Terrible.
Just use InShot or on your phone, InShot. That's all I use.
I had that CapCut or something, right, and I couldn't even use that.
I think that's similar to what I use, like.
Is it?
I've got that in all, like. I used to use my laptop, like, but I find it quicker and easier on my phone.
Yeah, so Sunderland and Borough, is Sunderland season over, or can you still get the playoffs?
Mathematically, we still get the playoff, like, but it's our.
Sad, isn't it? Like, I mean, at least we got to the semi-final of the FA Cup, like.
We won the favourites to go up, like. But what, the youngest squad in the league, you know?
No. Who?
We are, Sunderland.
What'd you say?
We've got the youngest squad in the league.
Oh, have they?
Aye.
What's the average age like?
I think it's 23, I think. 22, 23.
Was it?
We've got loads of young ones. But we're selling
I mean, I haven't watched much of Sunderland this year. Like, I couldn't tell you hardly any of the team. I know you've got who's that lad up front who... You've got Bellingham's brother, haven't you?
He's a canny player, like. He's a canny player, Bellingham's little brother, like. Bellingham's normally at the stadium, like, watching him. He's normally there, like. Aye. There he comes, like.
He's just got through today, and is he a Real Madrid or Bayern?
Yeah, he's at Real Madrid. He's the best player in the world, isn't he? Bellingham's the best player in the world.
They've just got through them.
I haven't really watched football for a few seasons now. A couple of seasons, like since COVID. COVID killed it for me, like the break in COVID. Since then, I haven't watched much. I mean, it goes wrong. I've been spending a lot of time.
So you have a season ticket?
I used to have a season ticket.
Did you go to Joker Park much? Park.
I used to love Roker Park. Like, there was nothing better than Roker Park. Like, have you ever been, Moon?
Once, yeah, my mate got his nose broke on the way back to the car. Shocking, man.
Well deserved. It's a noisy stadium.
And then it got filled in at Newcastle, didn't it, as well? So I don't go any of the away games now. Not them
I used to
two
get
anyway.
I used to get locked up every Sunday Newcastle game. Like, I used to get locked up like for nothing. Every time it was for nothing. I never used to do anything. I used to get locked up. Everybody used to get locked up, and I never. I was nuts. Crazy. Like,
Is it still like that now? Is it still as bad as ever now with them two or them two teams?
they don't do it at the stadiums, where they sometimes pass at the stadiums, but the firms just meet. They usually meet at the Seaburn Beach, like some of the fight off the beach. Mental, like, well, at least they're not doing it where families
Are
are,
these all? I bet there's a load of people like Dave Smithers there, isn't there? From back in the day,
Yeah,
that still think they're
there's a
rock
load
hard
of
and
old
that.
men in that, man. A load of old men still turn up, man. They're like a gun. It's crackers. It's mental. People just grew up in
Fucking brilliant, man.
football. Oh no.
Some new beefs going on there. PP's falling out with Jim Smith now. Have you seen this? They've been arguing all fucking night, mate.
Not gonna get the chat on.
Can you?
No, every
They're
time
all
I try and get
slagging you off, saying, "Who's this? Who's this Mackham?"
the probably are, like the probably are.
Nah,
Every time I try and get the chat on, I
nah,
kick
they're
myself
not,
off the
mate.
panel. Ah,
Yeah. You know what? My phone's dead. Oh, you king, right? Were you in? Because I've been on nights the last 3 nights, so I kept being listening to a bit of shit. And, were you in Paddy Ward's this morning or yesterday morning?
and yeah, it was him and PP live. Yeah, him and PD
Yeah,
together.
him and PD, yeah, funny as
I
fuck.
think I've seen a little bit, but I fell asleep. I think I fell asleep.
Oh, mate, last night, PD, right? I think it was on Patrick's channel. He's just started doing them on the night, like after cock. I don't know why. And PD's been jumping on like his co-host. And
Yeah.
this morning he was in a pub or something. He was looking after the pub. PD, did you see it?
No, PD was. Oh, PP.
PD was PD had
Oh,
PD,
PD.
right? Had his camera on. He's somewhere in Liverpool or something, right? And
Yeah.
Patrick Ward was on the I think it's his channel. And but obviously he didn't have his camera on. There was about 40 people in about 5 o'clock this morning. Funny as
Good.
fuck.
That's a proper
All
little
those
event.
there was loads from here. I can't think who now. Where Joanne Graham was there. All the people that come out at night, we were all in there for about another 30. But PD put his camera on, and he said, "Oh, I've got my own pub." He was just walking behind the bar in this pub that was empty and just pouring
Yeah.
himself like a Guinness. He was absolutely mortal. So I don't know where he was, but there was no one else there. He was offering everyone out to chat now. Funny as fuck.
Do you not see him going nuts the other night?
Yeah,
He's going nuts.
I did,
He ripped his top off and that.
Yeah, seen that.
Who was that against? A big fella.
Some bloke from Scotland, wasn't it? He'd arranged to meet him in Dundee or something, didn't he?
Was it not that big fella who used
Dundee,
to go
I
on?
think it was.
Did he not used to go on the Shadow Bacon's channel?
Yeah, I think he did.
I'm sure he used to donate to the Shadow Bacon.
King, I've seen that Beezy. That Beezy's been popping up, in chats.
That Beezy's all over, isn't he? He's alright, Beezy. I think he's just having a laugh,
Is he?
I think most of the more lines he's alright. Pac-Man's Pac's alright. You know what I mean? When I'm
Pack a punch.
like I pack a punch when I'm doing the Premier, like they come to me chatting.
Well, he's Danny's top mod, and he pack a punch. Danny G.
Aye. They're alright, man. Alright. They just like the last thing. You see the banter in it, I was thinking, how can you be his mod like? But they just like the banter, like they obviously didn't take him seriously.
Yeah.
Something for the mentally
It's some
ill,
sort of cult. Well, it's like a cult over in Danny's, isn't it?
No, it is.
Like he's got them all brainwashed, hasn't he?
He's got about 10 people. Like, I don't need about 10 people, and the rest leave funny comments. No.
Yeah. Did you see that one, King? You will have, where he was just. I think he was being ultra creepy, wasn't he? Like in the last few months, he's been like really creepy, more than usual. But when he was
Aye.
talking to somebody in the chat and he was saying, "Do you want to come and stay at my house?" and that, and
Oh, Beezy. Beezy.
was it
Aye,
him?
it
He was
was,
saying
it was
on
Beezy.
his live, he was, oh mate,
Aye, I
honestly, that
clipped
was
it,
just
I
pure
clipped it.
cringy. Like,
Then he was going to say the Beezy, you can
imagine
drink
wanting
from
to
the
go on
horn.
stage as well.
Oh, can you imagine?
Yeah. With
You'd have
strange
like a
man,
Viking
mate.
music on
One of
the
the
morning.
strangest I've seen on here. One of the
Well, if you
strangest
listen to
characters I've ever seen on YouTube.
the things he says, right? If you watch the TV series Vikings, if you watch that, it's Danny's based his whole persona on that. He lives the Vikings
See,
series, his life. I watched it, you know what I mean? I got right into it now. I bought an axe. You know what I mean? I bought an axe. I got
oh,
I
I've
bought an
seen
axe.
it all, mate.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
So he thinks he's Ragnar, does he?
Aye, we are. If you listen to him, man, he's always
Or
saying
is he
rap in his
Floki?
speeches. No, he's Ragnar.
I'd rather be
But,
Floki, me. Like, Floki was my favourite, I'm not sure. Like,
yeah, he's
it
mine.
was
I
a
like
good show,
Bjorn.
that, though, wasn't it, mate? Did you watch it all?
I did, mate. I did. I've never. Did you watch the
Brilliant
second?
series, that.
Did you watch that Vikings Valhalla?
Too right. Well, we couldn't wait
I've,
for it to come out.
I've never seen that. Like, and have you watched another one? No, lad. Last Kingdom.
Yeah.
The Last Kingdom. That's good and all. I've watched that before Vikings.
You know what it is?
Have you?
It's the same stories, but they just put their own little like spin on it, don't they? It's the same
Did they?
characters in all of them, innit?
Have you seen the movie? The movie that's just come out on Netflix. The Last Kingdom.
How long's that been out?
Couple of months, few months.
Recently, like really recently. I haven't seen anything Viking
I
wise
think
for like about a
uh,
year.
it's it's. Do you know the Last Kingdom? Have you seen all this? It's within the last year, I think. It's just a film. It's just a film of that. They brought the film out. The same actors and that.
Yeah, apparently they're doing a prequel to the Game of Thrones. Have you heard that?
Mate, I've never watched Game of Thrones. Like,
Haven't you? Wow.
I put it on, and I
Brilliant,
put it on.
mate.
Man,
Why?
I enjoyed it. I put it on. I started getting into it, and then she got some dragon eggs, like, and that just killed it for me. Like, I didn't like that mythology. Like, I didn't like fairy tales and
It
dragons.
gets a bit crazy, like at the end. It gets a bit
Uh,
crazy at the end, like. But,
it's not for me. That, like,
yeah.
magic and I didn't like it. Like, so when them
Yeah.
dragon eggs come out, like, I turned it off.
What is that? So do you never think dragons existed? Like,
Nah, why not prove it? You can't prove it. It's nothing. To all of it. Like religion, prove
yeah,
it.
so
Can't
King,
prove it. You know?
when I see you popping up at 4 o'clock in the morning in some chats, right?
Yeah.
I'm taking it that you're like stoned then, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm known I smoke a lot of weed. I'm never really stoned, like, but that's when I'm at my dad's normally. I sit up all night, I sit in the conservatory because I'm normally busy with him, like, and when he gets to bed, that's when I get stuffed, So, aye.
Funny as fuck, man. You were always, when I used to remember when I used to do those mad lives from work at like 3 and 4 in the morning, showing you around the
Yes.
factory and that, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't get away with that now, mate. I've just done 3 night shifts, right, King, in the same factory, right?
Yeah.
Could I do anything like I did a year ago in that factory? Not a
How was that?
chance.
Too many
Cameras
people.
everywhere, right? We've been took over, right? There's cameras everywhere, right? The whole
Oh,
factory's just changed. We are 90% Nigerians in our factory, believe it or not.
you work
Nigerians, mate.
along the road from me, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went and, I've worked too. I've worked at Stanley and I'm at Sedgefield.
I'm Liverpool burn, like.
Yeah. But yeah, mate, I couldn't do anything like that now. I wouldn't dream of it. It's just totally changed. The whole factory's changed. It's like
What do you do, like, man? What do you
um,
do, your factory?
we basically we make food packaging You know, anything you buy in the freezer or, you know, a sandwich from Greg's or whatever.
Aye.
You
You
know,
make
the
the plastic
packaging
for
it
that.
comes in, we make that.
Aye.
But we all, it's like injection molding and stuff like that. And I just change the tools for the machines that make the certain products. I just change the tools. But
Oh,
took it all my
right.
life,
So
but
like a
no
fitter.
word of a lie, mate. I'm absolutely a wreck tonight. I've just done 3 12-hour shifts, and
Oh,
I'm
you
just aching
working them
all over. Like,
continentals? Aye.
yeah, I
I used to work
used
them
to laugh at
continental
them,
shifts,
me.
like.
Like I used to love them. Killing me now, like absolutely killing me.
We worked a mad shift pattern, like we worked like five night shifts, or no, two 12-hour day shifts, Saturday and Sunday, then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, night shift. Then you had 3 days off, and then you were in day shift. Then you had afternoon shift, then you had 7 days off, and you were in Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. Oh man, it was nuts.
Mad, aren't they?
Didn't know where you were up, man. I couldn't plan nothing. It was just mental, like. Instead of doing just 3 shifts, you know what I mean? Mornings, late nights.
Mate,
Used to work.
they reckon night shift takes years off you, like. They reckon it
I
takes
used to,
years off, you know, doing night shift.
I used to work permanent nights, like. I used to love it, like. I used to
Did you?
love it. Oh,
It's not normal, though, is it? It's
for
not
5
normal,
years,
though,
did
is
it?
it, really?
No, not really. Not really, like. Nah,
Work in
couldn't do it
general,
now.
seriously, I could quite easily, happily retire tomorrow, mate, and, like, none
I'm
of
more or
this
less
worrying
retired now,
about,
like.
yeah,
Exactly.
that's
Yeah,
not
I'm more or
that,
less
you know.
retired now. So that I
You know,
can
when
go
I
back
was
to
on the
working night
sick
shift.
last year, I think you were watching, weren't you, when, you know, when I used to do the Mad Lives, painting the walls
Yeah.
and stuff last
Aye.
summer. So that was
I used
when
to
I
see
was
them
on the
before that.
sick.
I used to see them when my insomnia was bad.
Fucking mad, though. It's better than the content I'm putting out now, mate. It's fucking shite.
What do you
At least I
mean?
was painting the wall outside and that. And,
The content you're putting out night's top notch, man. Top notch is not every day you
yeah,
get the same
you think?
panel. Oh,
No, what do you
yeah,
think, though? King, you've been watching us, right, from day one, right?
yeah.
Seriously, from day one as well, right? So do you think I'm still the same now? Like, oh, what's going on now? What's happened?
I think the success has definitely gone to your head. Like the success has definitely gone to your head now. When you
Have
break
it?
that 1,000 barrier, you monetize. You're not the same. Like I don't see in other people's chats now. You know, too good for that, aren't you?
You know what, mate? I'm like that. You know when you've made it, right? When you go in a chat and you know that you're going to have to reply to about 20, 30 people.
That's why
You
I
know what I
don't
mean?
comment no
I
more. I just
still,
sit and watch now. Especially if I'm on my phone,
still
I cannot
know,
see
yeah.
I cannot see the screen. You know, so if I'm on my laptop, I didn't mind because I can leave quick. But when I'm on my phone, stop that. I just watch.
I know, man. It's like
It's exactly
I
people like
am
20
lazy
people.
now.
You're going to say hello. It's no, so
I know, but some of the best things, right? Some of the best stuff on YouTube is said in the chats, and it's like it's putting the
I
thoughts
like the
into
chat, like
words quickly, isn't it? Quickly, you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like getting the thought out your head into your phone and into that chat.
It is exactly. I like the chat like it's because people like Phil Graham in it, you know you're gonna go laugh like
Well, that's it. This is Phil Graham's go-to channel, man. You know what I mean?
uh
That's got to be a bonus. It's got to be a plus, hasn't it?
well, of course it does. He hammers you, man, he hammers you. It's his favourite pastime.
Well, here, look at yourself, man. You don't go on any panels, King, dear. This fella doesn't go on hardly any. Well, I remember the
I mean
first time when I think it was Shufflins and Archie's, wasn't it? Remember when you went on there?
I think that was the
It
first
was
one.
about 5 o'clock in the morning.
I used to go on panels before, man, yeah. Before I was in a YTA when I was first coming out community, I used to go on panels, but in like business, when business and religion and that, like foreign channels.
Yeah.
And I was
Did you?
stoned. I used to join their panels. I could turn the camera on. That's just sitting on the couch smoking and joint stoned. This will last like
Did
8
you?
seconds and you think, oh, he's still
Yeah.
for a laugh. Oh, it was funny, like, and you know that one where they read your tariff, yeah. Like they read your fortune and things. Actually, them man
Oh, yeah.
scored.
So what happened to all that? Why did you stop doing all that? Other than that?
I got an old community like, and I thought I might trace his back like and have a picture of us.
That
And then I went
YouTube
on
idiots is on to you now, mate. He'll be up all night looking for your old clips now.
I'm surprised no one clipped us when I was on the cesspit and my camera come on when I was shouting at golf like I was hammered mood. I was standing at the pub beer garden.
That was funny as fuck, that man.
Oh, that was the last time I got drunk. That was the last time I got drunk. So bad.
Yeah, I'm surprised Garth ever forgive you for that, like. Oh yeah,
He's alright. No, he's alright. There's no like I'm surprised now. It was mental.
Garth's still YouTube gold for me, like.
Oh man, he still offers to fight everybody, man. He's like, right, pal, I'm coming up with that. Regular golf. Everybody's getting for golf to turn up, like. You must wake up the next day and think, oh my god, what did I do? Do you remember when he was here dressed as a Terminator, waving that toy gun about? Oh, what would you do that for, man? Oh, crazy behaviour.
And when you look like Garth does as well, you know, just to top it all off, you've got the worst egghead in the world, you know what I mean?
He has got a code head, hasn't he? Right, no,
I
my
swear down, right,
I'm gonna have to jump off.
Yeah, man, respect, King.
Alright, no bother, man. I'll speak to you in a bit, man.
Big love, mate. Respect. I'll catch you about, mate, you know.
Alright, see you in a bit, mate. See you later, people. Bye, bye.
In a bit. Respect, man. Can't really top that, you know what I mean? When you get an hour with the Northern King, yeah? The Northern King. You see what he's like, man? He's just a gadget. Proper gadget. Apart from he wears dressing gowns and that with hoods on, he's got a massive collection of them. Just spend 80% of his life in you might call it a house. I've heard people call it house robe, or in the northeast it's a dressing gown, yeah. There's another one, Torbinator, spends 80% of his time in dressing gown as well. So if you're going to spend that much time in a dressing gown, you're obviously going to have to like it, aren't you? And it's going to have to be comfy. So this is why the Northern King is amassed the wardrobe full that he's got. I think he does have one. Well, he's probably got 2 or 3 for each day, if you want to do. I think his favourite, he told me once before, his favourite is this black. He said it's some sort of mink or something like that. I think it's mink. You know, some sort of banned animal fur, you know what I mean? Black with gold trim, like the colour of a tiger. A big hood with real mink all the way around the edges, you know, like a duffel coat. And obviously with the gold embossed on the back, TNK. That's his favourite, he once told me, like. And if he hasn't been out and that, because he gets them made as well, you know. Here's this woman to make them for him. They're like one-offs.
So that's where we're going to end it for this afternoon. So it's actually been quite a short one today. It's less than 2 hours. So that's it. I'll update if anything else happens, and I'll see you tomorrow.